Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. After a lot of requests, I was asked to analyse this a few weeks ago, and I'm so sorry that I've not. And I apologise to those of you that have been waiting for me to analyse this, but I've been mega busy, guys, as you can imagine, building the channel, building the community there. And but now I'm actually finally getting around to it, and it looks like I may be a little bit too late from looking at this chart. Personally, I'm not into Theta token. I will be transparent with you. I looked at it. I must admit, I did look at it this time last year. I was reading up on it, and I did like the thought of it, and it sort of crossed my mind, and I never actually got involved in the project, and I do regret that. Okay, I do regret that because it has gone up exponentially. But you know what? We can't see into the future. No one can, and we don't know what's around the corner. Okay, and I think it was roughly April or May time that I did actually look into Theta token, and I didn't take it on, and I do regret that. I will be transparent with you, and it is a big mistake, but you know what, there'll be other opportunities in the future, guys, so we don't beat ourselves up about it. So basically you can see that it's absolutely bolted. It's doing ever so well. I think it's one of the best performing cryptos of the last year, of the last month, of the last week, of the last day. It's absolutely bolting. It's doing really well, guys. So anyone that's involved in Theta, I salute you. Well done. You've picked a gem there, and please privately message me your next pick. Thank you, so we can let the members of the Telegram group there know, because I think that Theta's gone up almost 100x here. So what we'll do, we'll look. This time last year we had that Corona dump, obviously, which you're all aware of now. This is the weekly time frame, okay, on a logarithmic scale. So you can see that last year we had that Corona dump, and then we came out the traps, as did everything pretty much, and Theta formed this bullish cross, okay, on the weekly time frame. Theta formed this bullish cross on the weekly time frame. Now this bullish cross, guys, I do tell you about this bullish cross in the channel, especially on the weekly time frame. If you go back now and you look for the projects, okay, we are targeting a couple of projects, and I'm actually eyeballing a new project that I will be posting in the channel, but they literally a few weeks ago have just formed their bullish cross, okay, and we're in this big massive bull market right now, and this cycle is looking to go until at least October. So for those particular projects, I do see that exponential growth moving forward from that bullish cross on the weekly time frame up to that October cycle top that we are predicting in the channel there. So basically, do stay tuned to those. I have done a couple of posts in the channel there, and if you want to find out what they are, do head over to the Telegram group, and we shall tell you. But obviously stay tuned to the channel as well, so make sure you smash that subscribe button, guys, okay, and also like the video, and we'll keep you updated with what those selections are, because I think that they have got the growth potential similar to what you're seeing here. Those particular projects are actually going to be testing their previous all-time high, and you're going to see that growth there, okay. So anyway, enough rambling on, guys. We did paint this bullish cross on a weekly time frame, which basically signifies the start of the bull run, especially for this particular project. So from that moment there, we did appreciate over a period of 315 days, roughly to this day. You can see we've appreciated 10,377% on Theta, which is absolutely amazing. That's basically 100x, guys, okay, over a year. So that's amazing. You're buying down here at 10 cents, 10 cents there, and you're now sitting on $12. So well done, salute you guys, excellent stuff. Okay, so what you want to know is, okay, so where does the fun stop then? When does the fun end? Well, as you can see on the weekly time frame, we are gone super parabolic from this level here. Okay, I would say that was a level of consolidation right there. We went up and we had that level of consolidation, which was 5 weeks ago. Okay, so you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks ago we hit a level of consolidation, and as you can see in this entire move, you don't usually go longer than 4 to 5 weeks of going up before we hit that consolidation. So I would theoretically, given that previous price structure there, I would expect Theta to have some kind of cool down quite soon, to be fair, guys. Hit a level of consolidation, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 really big green candles, and the growth there is exponential, okay. So you would be looking, in my opinion, for a blow off top to come quite soon. Okay, now I know Theta's creeped into the top 10 by market cap. I think it's number 10 now. It's got 1 billion tokens out there, fully out there as far as I'm aware. So you know, it's not got any like fully diluted market cap and all them hidden tokenomics that we see in other crypto projects. It is what it is. It's a revolutionary product, guys, and it is paving the way in the CDN distribution network, as you know, for video streaming. So it is a really top project in my opinion, and it is paving the way. So potentially you could see more growth, but I think for a product of that magnitude, I would be expecting some kind of consolidation, which would be really healthy for the product moving forward, because if not, you're going to experience a very parabolic move and an even bigger parabolic crash, guys. Okay, so the more something goes up in a straight line like this, which it's starting to do, you can see this going up straight like that. Okay, the more it does that, the heavier it comes back down. It comes down with such a velocity that it can fall through these EMAs and completely see it off bearish and push down to previous lows. So what we do need to hit, you know, a nice level of consolidation as we do move up. So we should be targeting a level of consolidation soon, guys. So this EMA here creeps up like this, okay, and this one's going to creep up like that. Okay, I'm just saying what potentially could happen here, guys. So you could see effectively the 55 EMA, which is the red line there, start to curl up like that, and then you may see that the 20 EMA there, which is that line there, which is, we're going to paint it yellow for you guys. So you got to potentially eyeball a move like this, and where the price action then goes like this. Okay, guys, it sort of consolidates, goes sideways. We paint that red candle there, probably something similar to this sort of price structure here, where we sort of creep back towards this EMA here on the 55 and the 20, and we come for a little bit of a retest before we get the retest of the EMAs, refuel those rocket ships, and move onwards and upwards in this parabolic move here. We do need to see that for Theta, guys. Okay, personally, I would not be telling anybody to buy in at this point, because you can see we are going super parabolic, and you are expecting a kind of blow off top soon, guys, where we do come back to these EMAs. What we'll do, we will zoom in a little bit in a moment, look at the lower time frame. The RSI, believe it or not, is really overbought. Okay, really overbought. It's up there at 94, but that could actually keep going. It's not painting any hidden divergences there, or any like bearish divergences. Okay, so you know, relatively speaking, the RSI looks quite healthy, to be fair. I know it's overextended and very overbought. The MACD is quite high, but you could see the potential bullish trajectory we could carry on going in the MACD. So we could carry on going. You know, I'm just saying what potentially could happen. You could see a bit of a blow off top. A lot of people taking profit on this project. You don't forget, guys, people are 100x up from down here, you know, and if they're putting in serious money, you know, if they bought £1,000 worth, they've got $100,000, and they are going to be looking to take some profit at some time, guys, you know, and people will take some money off the table, and when that occurs, you may see a bit of a selling pressure. Okay, and that's what creates these downturns and this blow off top. But then when you have the blow off top, you've got to target these EMAs as the levels of support, guys. As you know, we do it in the channel. These EMAs are critical levels of support. So basically, yeah, if you was to see the blow off top, I would expect to roll back down to these EMAs, guys, and retest them as support. So what we're going to do now is jump in on the hourly time frame here, guys. On the daily time frame, we're going to jump in and see if we can, what we're going to do, jump in on the daily and see if we can target some levels of support moving forward and where we potentially see ourselves. So on the daily, right, you can see that we are getting really far away from this EMA. So I would definitely be expecting a retest of the EMA on the daily, like we've had here. You know, you may potentially just see that pullback to the daily, get that retest and continue, because Theta is extremely bullish. Okay, and you may potentially looking at a curl over like this move here, where it curls over, and then we get the test and the coming together of the EMAs just there, guys. And then before we move up again, so potentially you could be looking at price action sort of rolling over now, going sideways like that. The EMA is catching up, okay, like this, consolidating for a few days before we get that retest of the EMAs, a nice cool off in this period, and then move on and upwards again. Okay, so that's the potential. And if it was to fail that and break through these EMAs, then I would expect to pull down and push towards the 20 EMA on the weekly time frame there, guys, and the level of consolidation, because we are getting really extended on the EMAs on the daily and on the weekly. And you can see on the way up, we have hit levels of consolidation before, guys, when we get really overextended. This is a prime example of an overextended EMA here. So when we first formed this bullish cross on the daily time frame, which was in April of last year, you can see that we got really far up there, really far away from the EMAs, and that's probably the first time in which we've got that far away from the EMAs. As we are sort of reaching towards now, you're looking at that roughly, if you was to take the EMA at that curl, you'd be looking at it's 130% up from the EMA just there. Okay, so what you do, you come over here and you take from this here, which potentially a curl, and you go up and you're almost 68%. So you could say you could grow a little bit further before you see that rollover, that EMA rollover like we've got there. Okay, not necessarily going to happen, guys, and it's not financial advice, but I would be expecting some kind of rollover. You can see a very similar pattern here. You know, structurally you're getting away from the EMA, and then you hit a top, and then you roll over and you come back and test the EMA on the daily time frame there, and that was a nice level of consolidation where we went sideways for a bit before retesting these EMAs, refueling the rockets. Rocket ships almost got the test of the 55 there, guys, before we marched onwards and upwards. So theoretically, you know, we could be looking at a very similar structure like this. You can even see it's very similar as well, because we had that little touch there, that little this is called a bull pennant, guys, where we went up and formed that bull pennant like that. Okay, and then we popped up again, and then we had that level of consolidation. Well, just here you can see we've formed a bull pennant just there, and then we've popped up, and we may be looking at another level of consolidation. So effectively, like what you're looking at here, okay, so let me zoom in a little bit for you guys so I can betterly get you to understand this. So this move here, okay, so just here we formed something called a bull pennant. Okay, so it went up and formed this bull pennant where it trended in a range like that for a few days, and then it broke out from the breakout there. That's called the flagpole. Okay, and you can see that when it went up of the breakout, it went up and topped out to the length of the flagpole from there to the break. You see that level of consolidation there where the red candle is? So it went sideways. Okay, so when it broke up, hit the top, consolidated in a pennant, and then breaks out, it's the same distance as the level of consolidation to the top of the pole. So it's done exactly the same there. It broke out and went up and leveled out there. So that would have been a great trade. Okay, so effectively what we're looking at is a very similar setup here, what's previously just happened in this particular bull pennant, where you can see we've gone up here and we've hit this bull pennant just like this, and this symmetrical triangle type pattern where we've been trading on a daily time frame, and you go from there to there where the breakout is. You see that level of consolidation, and what you do, you take that to the move, and you can see literally we've gone up there to the exact same level. So given that structure there, I would expect that we are looking at a blow off top quite soon for Theta. Given that it's got a little bit overextended from that pole, to be fair, guys. So that is showing that it is actually overbought. And if you look at the RSI as well, you know, this is technical analysis, guys. This is what I do in the channel, and I try to help you and understand what we're looking at. So you can see the RSI is saying we're overbought. We are overbought from this extension here, so you may see that a wick over the next couple of days. You may see a blow off top, and that may form a wick just like that there. Do you see that pattern there, guys? That there, that's called a wick. So the selling pressure come in, forced us down, and then we formed another symmetrical triangle, i.e. a bull pennant on the daily time frame. So what you may be looking at is that very, very similar pattern where we create that wick there, and then we get that extra bull pennant again. Okay, and then what we do, we know that we went all the way up to there. We start forming a bull pennant on the daily time frame. Looks bearish, but all it is a retest of those EMAs, and then you would be looking at a potential breakout again over the next few weeks or few days of that consolidation. You will be looking at that next leg up to that target there, which is 1579, guys. Okay, so tread with caution. What I'm saying is I'm expecting some kind of pullback on Theta, some kind of level of consolidation in another bull pennant, so to speak. You know, you will know what it forms, that kind of bull pennant, just like that. You see that wick there, and it comes down diagonally, and that goes up diagonally towards an apex there. That's called a bull pennant, guys, and it's a continuation trend. Okay, it's a continuation pattern. So, and then you see it broke out. It did hit a level of consolidation there, but not for long, and then it carried on and carried on with it with the trend. This was a beautiful breakout there. That was perfect. Just went up and up and up. It never hit a level of consolidation, but there that hit a level of consolidation, which potentially could say that you know the trend is running out of fuel a little bit, but it has gone up. It's got a little bit overextended. You can see that it's toying with a kind of blow off top at the moment, sitting at $12.26. So you may see it roll over, guys. Okay, you may see that roll over and then start to form this bull pennant on the daily time frame, and then after that level of consolidation I would be looking for more upside to that $16.31. So that's Theta on the daily time frame. Okay guys, I will be making regular updates on the channel regarding Theta and its potential pullbacks and future targets. But when Theta is in something called price discovery, guys, and when it's in price discovery it's really difficult to set any kind of targets. That's why we use these ball pennants as potential breakouts and tops. So you use the flagpole as a potential top. So what you may see is a very similar structure to this, guys. Okay, I'll zoom in, where you've got this kind of, it moved up ferociously and everyone thought it was going to carry on going to Mars, but then the sell pressure coming where people were taking profits, and then you're seeing it wick down and create that wick. So you may see that, okay, you may see that at the end of today or tomorrow where we've got that wick. And if you do start to see that, then you know that you're looking at something very similar to this price structure here, because Theta is a serious project, guys. We're not going to be around the bush. It is a serious project, but like I said to you, you can't let it get too far ahead, because then it creates a parabolic blow off top, and then the correction's even bigger, and we don't want that for Theta. We want it to keep going up progressively and having these levels of consolidation before it takes its next leg up. You know, I could be a moon boy and tell you, like all the other YouTubers, it's going to the moon, and potentially it could go to the moon. I'm just bringing to your awareness these levels of potential consolidation and sideways action, and before we have more price appreciation for Theta. So yeah, so it's all good, guys. It's all good. It's very positive. It's really, really bullish. It's really bullish. Okay, it's just reacting to everything. And yeah, it's good. It's good project, guys. And congratulations again to those of you that bought in earlier. I salute you. But obviously, those of you not looking, those of you not quite got in yet, then I would be expecting, I would definitely target those pullbacks, guys, as a level to get in. Okay, hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Please do smash the subscription button, and also subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Do get involved in the community there. We've got a thriving Telegram community on crypto, and as you can see in the channel, I'm uploading constant videos every day on different various projects, so to keep you entertained and up to date with what's going on in the crypto world. Take care, guys. Bye bye.